Factors explained. So let's talk about what actually a factor means. A factor is basically a way of making another number through multiplication. So for example, if I have the number 6, then I could make that number by multiplying 3 times 2. So if I were to list the factors of 6, 2 of them would be 2 and 3, because 2 times 3 is 6. Another 2 of them are actually going to be 1 and 6, because 1 times 6 equals 6, just like 3 times 2 equals 6. So you can have a lot of different factors for one number. So as another example here, if I have the number 15, the factors are going to be what I can do to multiply. Normally the easiest ones to find, the first ones you can come up with are factors for 15. They're just going to be listed. Well, how do I get 15? Well, the first one is probably always, well, it's always going to be 1, because every number can be divided by 1. And also every number can be divided by itself. If you have 15, then you can fit one set of 15 in there, because 15, or 1 times 15 equals 15. So that's why it is a factor of 15. And if you think about it, you might be able to even find the other factors. And the other factors in this case are going to be 3 and 5, because 3 times 5 equals 15 also. So if we were to list them, those are all the factors of the number 15. Let's keep going. If I were to ask, what are the factors of the number 20? I'm just going to write over here. Factors of 20. So the first one, if I can make a multiplication problem out of it, then it is a factor of that number. So the first one is going to be 1 and 20. And I think it's really important to pair them up, to make it so that you don't miss any. So if I put down 1, I should put down 20 at the same time, because 1 times 20 equals 20. And if you can think about it, there's more ways of making 20. Another way of making 20 is going to be 2 times 10. Is equal to 20. So that's going to be 2 and 10. And there's actually a third set of factors. They're going to be 5 times 4, because that equals 20 also. So if we were to list all the factors, these are all the factors of 20. So the thing that's important about factors, and we're going to get into this in class today, is that you can go ahead and actually make rectangles like this that are 20 units. So let me demonstrate what I'm talking about in terms of this. Okay, if you notice here, this drawing I just made, there's 2 on the side, 2 boxes. The rectangle is 2 boxes wide on the bottom, and then it's 10 boxes. So if we count up, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 boxes, and then, as I said before, 2 boxes, 1, 2 boxes wide. So it's 10 boxes high and 2 boxes wide. And if you count them all up, that's going to equal 20. So that's one way of making it. Now I'm going to draw another one. So here we have 5 boxes, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5 by 4. So that's what this one is. These two have the same amount of boxes in them. They have 20 boxes in them. And if I wanted to, if I had space, I could draw a really long box that was just one high, and that is just one high, and had 20 of these units here. So let's see here. It's going to be hard for me to draw, but I will give it a shot. Okay, so if you look here, I went ahead and I drew a box, or a set of boxes that are actually 20 units long. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So that is 20 units long, and it's only 1 unit high. So, but if I multiply the 1 times the 20, as I did up here, I'm going to end up with 20 boxes, just like here, because I have one set of 20. Over here, for this one here, I have 5 sets of 4. And for this one here, I have 2 sets of 10. So that's a way of thinking about it that we're going to talk about in class today. This idea of how you can set up boxes that are actually filled in with the same amount of space. That's one way of thinking about factors. So going back to this one here, the 1 times 15, yes, we could make a big box here, a long box that has 15 in it. So here, if you look, this is 1 box high, and then if I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So it is now 15 boxes wide. So that's one way of representing 15 visually. If I wanted to now do this one here, what I do is I draw a box like this, and I divide this into thirds because that's 3 across, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then that's 5, because if I count this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so it's now 5 tall and 3 wide, and so that's what this pair of factors, well actually this equation is represented there. This equation is represented in this box right there. Going back one more time here, so here we've got 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When you do 5 lines, you get 6 boxes. So this here is going to be 1 box high, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 boxes wide. So that's what this equation is right there. And then for this one here, it's going to be like this. 1, 2. So that's 1, 2, 3. So that's 3 wide, and then 2 high for 1, 2 high. So that's what that equation is going to be right there listed. So hopefully this makes sense. We're going to work on this for a while just to make sure everyone is comfortable with the idea of what factors are.